Gun specifications can be best explained as a sentence enhancement to an underlying charge. Where they're most commonly used is in a drug case. Someone is found in possession of a felony 5 level of cocaine. With that cocaine and also in my client's possession is a firearm. The state of Ohio has the ability to add what's called a gun specification, commonly referred to as a gun spec. What this does to the underlying charge is it makes what was previously a non-mandatory prison sentence case, a felony 5, now absolutely mandatory. The judge does not have discretion to not send somebody to prison if they're found convicted of a gun specification. So if you are found guilty of a felony 5 possession of cocaine, the law actually presumes that you not be sent to prison. But with this felony 5, the law states that they have to impose 1 year for the gun specification, but that also has to run consecutive with the underlying charge. And the minimum that you can get if you're sent to prison on a felony 5 is 9 months. So in that scenario, if you are found guilty of a felony 5 with a 1-year firearm specification, the minimum sentence that you can get is 1 year and 9 months. Now, gun specifications come in an array of seriousness levels. There are 1-year firearm specifications, which simply mean that you were in possession of a firearm while committing a crime. And that crime could be aggravated robbery. That crime could be a drug case, as long as you were in possession of the firearm as you committed the offense. Where I get the most kickback from clients on these types of charges is sometimes on like a house raid. A firearm will be found offhanded in some closet somewhere that's nowhere in the vicinity of the drugs. That gun specification still applies even though it wasn't used in furtherance of the drug case itself. Even if it wasn't found on the persons themselves, that gun specification can apply if they can prove that it was your firearm and that there's drugs in this household. These firearm specifications can enhance the seriousness of a charge very quickly and make what otherwise might be a case that you could walk home on now a mandatory prison case. And there are different types of gun specifications. The 1-year firearm specification is having it in your possession. There's also a 3-year firearm specification for brandishing or displaying a firearm in the commission of an offense. As an example, if someone were to commit an armed robbery of a bank and they end up showing the gun and pointing it at the teller, they can be charged with aggravated robbery, which is a felony of the 1st degree, but they can also be charged with the underlying gun specification for brandishing it, which adds an additional mandatory 3-year sentence. Gun specifications can be a nightmare for some people's cases, and I've often experienced that sometimes judges feel like they don't have the discretion to impose a more lenient sentence because these gun specifications are attached. And in some cases, we're hoping that prosecutors use their discretion to dismiss those gun specifications, which aren't always needed to adequately punish an offender on a specific case.